Hey, this is Fred Zeglin. I'm speaking to you today on behalf of 4D Reamer Rentals. I wanted to let you know that they picked up some new tools. What we have now is a Forster roughing drill. They come piloted, which is awesome because they will stay online with the bore and there's no need to true up the hole before you go in with the finish reamer. So basically the way that works is you have a removable pilot that's the same inside diameter as what would be on the finish reamer. So you can interchange the pilots between the reamer and the roughing drill. Now that's great. It makes things really easy. There is one other consideration, however. Chamber reamers have all the features of a finished chamber. So they have the body, the shoulder, the neck, the throat, and the pilot. The pilot's job is to ensure that the reamer stays online, and it helps prevent chatter by being close in dimension to the bore. So a correctly fitting pilot will be within 1/1000th of the same dimension as the bore. It will be on the smaller side. If it's too large, it will be tight and you'll be forcing it ahead of the reamer, which could break the reamer itself or cause damage to the bore. We don't want that. And if it's within 1/1000th on the smaller side, it'll slip nice and free, but it won't cause any problems and it will not promote chatter. Next, with stills, I'll show you how to measure so that you don't drill too deep when you're using the roughing drill and how to get a good finished job. Reamers vary widely in their length and configuration, so it's up to you to measure and work out the specifics of your chamber versus the finish reamer that you will be using before you attempt to pre-drill the chamber. The red lines on this image show what the drill can remove. Knowing how much unsupported case you will have from the back of the barrel when the chamber is properly head spaced allows you to determine how deep to drill. So you subtract that amount from the length of either the head space gauge or the case itself to the point of the shoulder where the body and the shoulder junction meets. I also recommend that you subtract another 50 to 100 thousandths from that number so that you do not drill too deep. Some chambers may require that you make more than one roughing cut because the length of the chamber is so long. Based on the length of the body and configuration of the finish reamer, you'll have to make this determination yourself. The pilot of the finish reamer must engage the rifling when you begin chambering to avoid damaging the reamer and avoid creating chatter. You're going to decide how deep to pre-drill or rough the chamber by looking at the length of the chamber reamer from the shoulder to the tip of the pilot. Notice the pointer in this picture lines up with 1.125 inches. For this example reamer, this is the most you would want to rough before using a finish reamer. This is so that the pilot will be touching the rifling for about 1/2 of its total length when you begin the chambering process. The depth of cut measurement is from where the shoulder on the drill starts cutting, not the end of the pilot. The diameter of the roughing drill must be smaller than the shoulder diameter of the chamber. The roughing drill is only cutting the body of the chamber. The reamer takes care of the neck and the throat as well as completing the finished diameter of the body of the cartridge in your specific chamber. Thanks for listening. We hope this information helps you be more successful as a gunsmith, and thank you especially for renting from 4D Reamer Rentals.